Jerry, don't worry, it's only an hour long, and most days it doesn't suck.
All right, here we go. A couple minutes after 5 o'clock. It is Wednesday, midweek. What is up? The Eddie Schizzeri, handsome as always, and across from me, he's in his Asbury Park hoodie, hiding his skeletal figure. His name is Al Chris Dukes. What's up?
Good morning, Jerry Recco. The Mets are kicking ass.
Yeah,
Jerry.
they are.
That's all that matters. We're winning every series. Jerry,
And they're getting their ass kicked, and they're still winning.
still coming back. Jerry, if the Mets win every series, what will their record be?
Will
they win?
Approximately, I would say 105 and 57.
That would be so awesome.
Approximately. Because you'd win about 66% of your games.
This is what I know. They're not getting swept once this year.
Well, no, you don't know that.
We know this for a fact.
That's as silly as saying every doubleheader is a split.
Also fact.
Which is not, because the Mets swept a doubleheader the other day against the Giants.
Well, that's the thing, Jerry. There's an exception to every rule, except when the Mets are in a doubleheader, because they'll win both of those games.
Isn't it amazing what a different feel there is to this team?
Yes. I put it more on Buck Showalter than Steve Cohen buying the team.
I think it's a lot of things, and that's certainly one. Buck Showalter being here is a huge difference.
That's a professional, older man, Jerry.
You feel like they're in good hands.
He's the type of guy I want piloting my airplane. White hair. He's been through some things. Still has all his faculties. You know what I mean, Jerry?
It's amazing to me after he was done with the Orioles that he was a free agent for longer than 5 minutes.
Yeah. You know why? Everyone was like, we're going to be like the NFL. We want all our coaches to be 30-year-old whiz kids.
Like Oliver Marmol.
Yeah, goodbye. Give me the older guys, Jerry.
Yeah, I hear you. It's weird looking in that Cardinal dugout and seeing him as the manager.
Who's this now? Marmol?
Marmol.
He's a young kid?
Well, he's a younger man, yeah.
I don't even look in there.
I feel like he just finished playing.
I thought they had Tony La Russa on that team.
They did in 1986.
86, so it's been a couple years?
Well, he was with the A's in 86. I'm kidding. But, yeah, I mean,
It's been a while.
Yeah, you had him, and then, it was him and then Mike Matheny. And now it's Oliver Marmol.
Yeah. Well, guess what, Oliver Marmol?
Buck Showalter's coming for your ass.
We got Buck Showalter, white-haired man. He's seen some things. He's professional. Go ahead. Bean our players all you want. By the way, Pete Alonso at this point's got to think every time he gets in the box, someone's hitting him in the head. Because it's not even May 1st, right, Jerry? Let me check the schedule.
I think that's fair. He's been hitting that twice.
It's April 27th.
Yeah.
The guy's been hit in the head twice. He's gotten a car accident. What else did he do? He crashed into a wall or something.
All I know is he popped up so quick last night. My first thought was he was going to charge them out, which he didn't. Ran to first base, and I'm thinking, how is he not injured?
It broke his helmet.
I know it did, and that ball's coming in 90 miles an hour. I mean, it's insane.
When they showed that in slow motion, his motion to try to duck the pitch actually moved the helmet almost off his head before he got hit.
Yeah.
So he got hit with the fastball while his helmet was trying to move off his head. And yeah, Jerry, he popped up. He doesn't seem like a fighter, though.
No, he seems too goofy, light, and fun.
Yeah, but you got to let the pitcher know you're not for this.
I feel like Starling Marte is ready to kick someone's ass.
Yeah, so 3 Mets got hit last night.
I didn't see the Dom Smith one.
Me neither. They didn't show it anywhere.
Well, if you watched the game, we would have saw it.
I think
I wasn't home.
I think they were away on commercial, Jerry.
They were not away in commercial.
But listen, Starling Marte got hit, bases loaded, so clearly they weren't trying to hit him.
Yeah, that was an inside. That to me was not that big. You get annoyed by it, but that wasn't. They was not trying to hit him, and they weren't trying to hit Alonso either. I really don't believe that.
Right. But everyone keeps saying, even the Mets pitcher Bassett last night, he's ticked off. He thinks Major League Baseball doesn't care that players are getting hit. He says that it's not intentional. It's the baseballs themselves. Who knows what these I guess they're too slick.
And so this is what he said.
Chris Bassett.
He was asked why they're bad. Like, he kept saying the baseballs are bad. And then I was gabbed. He's like, well, how are they bad?
They're all different. The first inning, they're decent. The third inning, they're bad. The fourth inning, they're okay. The fifth inning, they're bad. Then we have different climates. Everything's different. There's no common ground with the balls.
This is what I don't understand. And I've referenced this game many times because I learned a lot sitting in the first row or the second row with G the one time the Mets had us out. The amount of baseballs that they go through in a major league game, to me, is insane. And I don't mean the foul balls that go into the crowd. That happens. That makes sense. You don't throw them back like in a football game where you throw the football back. I understand that. But like a catcher would take a random pitch, look at the ball, toss it away, and then ask for a new one. And they're running through, I think they run through, I want to say it's 36 baseballs a game. Why would you not keep the ball in play that's weathered a little bit? It's got some dirt on it. Like, and I get what he's saying. It seems like they're opening a new box every inning, and so there's no consistency to them. But then I'm thinking, isn't the same manufacturer making the same damn ball? I don't understand. I don't get it.
Not only that, but it's got to be all major leagues. So why are only the Mets getting plunked in the head?
They lead the league. I think it's happening a lot.
Yeah, they got 18 hits in the head. Well,
Yes.
18 hits with balls, 2 by Pete Alonso in the head. Jerry, why don't we get some of the, Rawlings still makes these baseballs?
I believe so. I know for youth ball, we use Wilson, but I think baseball still Rawlings, yeah. How about this?
Why don't we get some Wilson balls?
How many baseballs do you think are used? I said 3 dozen.
You said 3
I'm a
dozen.
little off.
Let me do the math on that. That's 36 balls.
You're right. How many do you think? This is according to an equipment manager, an MLB equipment manager. How many balls are used in one MLB game?
30.
Between 90 and 120 balls are used in one MLB game. That's stupid.
And then how many games are there, Jerry? 162 games a team.
So 162 times 100. Make
Yeah.
it simple. That's 16,000 balls. It's a lot of balls.
I like to buy some stock in Rawlings balls, Jerry.
Rawlings balls.
Rawlings balls. Jerry, let's get a whole bunch of balls in here and inspect them.
I'm telling you, man. It's just silly. It really is.
Are these made of cows, these balls?
Rawhide. I don't
Like, is it rawhide? Leather?
I don't know. I have no idea. I really don't know.
Man,
I've only held a baseball a million times in my life.
I mean, I am a meat eater, Jerry, so I'm not one to criticize, but we are just abusing cows at this point. We're making baseballs out of them. Footballs are made out of pigskin, I heard. We're making steaks and leather jackets and leather cowboy boots. I mean, the cows have just got to be like,
yeah.
Is there anything else I could give you? My milk. Oh, you take that already. My gosh.
Take my leg. Oh, you eat that.
Yeah. You eat my leg already.
I know.
Man.
So they are made of cowhide,
Yeah.
winding layers of yarn, and a core of rubber-coated cork.
Cork.
I say that very carefully.
Cork.
Say rubber-coated cork fast 5
Rubber-coated
times.
cork.
5 times fast.
Cork.
No, you
No, I
got
don't
the
want
whole
to say the whole
thing.
thing, Jerry. I'll say the bad word.
You might. So, yeah, that's what they're made out of. Yeah, I do poor cows.
Man, I used to buy cheap baseballs when I was a kid to like just, we play baseball
Well, it
in
doesn't
the
matter. You
neighborhood.
couldn't hit.
No, in the neighborhood I could hit because we would just lob it in so we could each just hit the ball. We broke a baseball up one time. It was filled with ramen noodle wrappers. This is true. Like the
Where did
ball,
you buy this baseball
I don't
from?
know. Some sporting goods store.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
How about
They
a
were filled
garage
with-
sale?
Or a garage sale. They were filled with ramen noodle wrappers.
Okay, that makes
That's
zero
truth bomb,
sense.
Jerry.
You clearly didn't buy a Rawlings ball.
Let's break one open. I bet the Major League Baseballs are filled with ramen noodle wrappers.
That's
no
pretty
wonder why the pitchers are hitting
Pretty
everybody.
Stupid.
Really stupid.
Yeah, it is. So that's what's going on. And so you have an issue right now. Now, if I check, you think there's a stat for hit by pitches?
Yes.
I know, but like easily to get.
Yeah, definitely, Jerry.
All right, let's see. Hit by pitch. Ooh, hit by pitch leaders. That's going to be individual, though. No, see, that's not what I want. Anyhow.
Now, Starling Marte getting hit yesterday was great. The announcers for the Cardinals were like, that wasn't intentional, but when you get hit by a pitch, you're ticked off because it hurts and you're mad.
Yeah, no kidding. It's exactly right.
I mean, he took it right. The Starling Marte one was like right on the bicep.
Yeah, it happens.
Oh, that's where you want to get hit, though. Actually, the buttocks is the best place to get hit.
Colorado and Baltimore have been hit, not 2/3 as much as the Mets.
All right.
The team that's been hit the least, the Pirates haven't been hit once yet because they suck.
They don't even need to be thrown inside to. We just throw the ball right down the middle against the Pirates. They can't hit it. We don't need the inside portion of the plate.
They lost 21-0 to the Cubs the other day.
21-0.
Yes, I don't know if you saw that.
I
forget
missed
what
that
day.
one.
I think it was Saturday.
Is that right?
21-0. Yes. So the Mets lead the league. The Yankees are in the middle of the pack. But yeah,
We got to throw down next time, just as a matter of principle.
but remember that brawl from last week we talked about?
A base brawl?
No, not the one in the college. Oh, you were off. There was a wild brawl that featured the Mets minor league team.
Oh, I did see this.
I believe there was one player that we saw was down on the ground. It looked like he was in pain. It looked like he tore his ACL. That sucks.
Somebody dropped Greg the Hammer Valentine elbow right on his ACL.
No,
Right
I think
in the middle of it.
I think it was in the middle of the scrum, and they were fighting, and he tore his ACL. I believe it was.
Sure, I was looking at, I like to follow Twitter. I like to see what's going on with some of the WFAN people on here as to how they're reacting to sports. What are your thoughts on this one? I'm looking at Keith McPherson. He does the nighttime show here. He says that the Mets are too boring because they keep winning. He's not going to watch them anymore. I like when the Mets are winning, but I'm a Mets fan, Jerry.
I think he said he'll check the box.
He says, I'm trying to watch the Mets, but like them winning all the time is not keeping my interest. I'm sorry. Good for the Mets, but I'll just check the box score. I get it.
Well, first I would say he's a Yankee fan, which we know.
That's true.
Second, probably wouldn't tweet that when you're coming on after the Mets and Yankees
Correct.
play.
Yeah, probably not great.
Because you're kind of turning off half the audience.
But I want to watch the Mets more when they're winning.
I would think so. It's more fun watching them win than watching. It's enough with the losing around here.
I'll look at the box score when they're on a losing streak. You know what I'm saying, Jerry?
Yeah,
But the Mets don't go on losing streaks. The Mets already won the series. They haven't even finished the series against the Cardinals. They're already winning.
You know who they're facing today?
Who?
Steven Matz.
Oh, that's right. The former Met.
Think Steven Matz hit someone? Think
He
he's
better not.
coming up and in on someone?
Yeah, I bet he does.
Francisco Lindor.
Right in your face. Now, they said that Pete Alonso is probably not going to play today. They're just giving him a rest.
You have to.
They said,
At
listen,
some
you've been hit in
point-
the head twice. You got in a car accident, crashed into a wall. We're going to give you a day game off.
It's enough. Got hit in a jaw guard in Washington.
Right.
I mean, my God. That's right. So think about it. Not only have the Mets been hit a lot, not only do they lead the league, but they had Francisco Lindor got hit in the head. Alonso got hit in the jaw guard right in the face and gets hit in the head last night. So it's 18, fine. 3 of them have been above the neck.
Yeah, we're not going for that.
That is dangerous as hell.
And then I forget which pitcher on the Mets hit some dude in the ankle yesterday. Bounced one. And the Cardinals are like, what's up? Really?
It's unreal.
A ball that was pitched and bounced and hit your ankle, they're looking like...
Yeah, because that's on
up,
purpose.
Mets?
Please, I know.
Bring it, Jerry. That's what I say. The Mets need one good brawl to stop this nonsense. I don't know who to send out there. Maybe Starling Marte? You're right. Pete Alonso's goofy. Starling Marte looks like he could throw down. Who else we got?
But the question would be, does it stop it if it's the baseballs?
I don't know.
I don't either. I don't know. You got to rub the balls with dirt. That's what you got to do.
Rub the walls with dirt.
We ought to
Let's
ball
get the
talk
sticky
today.
stuff back out here. Let's go. That'll help Garrett Cole.
Well, that's what Buck Showalter said too. Like that, the pitchers took it to too far of an extreme with it. It was one thing when they had it for grip, all good. But when you start using too much of it and you start really screwing around with the baseball and having it, the whole rotation and blah, blah, the spin rate and all that, like what the Astros did, again, the Astros, Garrett Cole part of that, they're the ones that ruined it for everybody. So, okay, you guys are going to do this? Fine, we'll get rid of it.
And why would they Chris Bassett said that the baseballs are inconsistent. Sometimes they're slippery. Sometimes are they doing different? Are they making baseballs differently? Or,
That's my question to you. I don't know. It doesn't make sense.
Or do we blame the cows?
I don't think we blame the cows.
Because it's their leather asses that are on these baseballs, and maybe they're the problem.
I think you are blaming the factory in Costa Rica that's making the baseballs for inconsistencies.
Why don't we go down there and do an investigative 60 Minutes type reporting?
I would love to go down. It's beautiful. Right by the beach. I'm going to go to the beach, though.
Well, we'll do investigative reporting a part of the day and go to the beach the other part of the day.
Fine by me.
And we'll take from the factory a whole bucket of balls. We'll throw them around, Jerry. We'll see if we end up hitting each other in the head or if we can get it over the plate on the beach.
I'm in if you are.
All right.
But that means you got to go to an airport.
That's true.
Al's out.
cut a ball in half and see if we've got
All right, let's
all
take a
that
break.
stuff.
We're just getting started. It's 5:16. Lots of ball talk today, as you can imagine, as the Mets get hit 3 more times. 5:16, Boomer and Gio at 6.